I woke up to excruciating pain tearing through my lower body, only to discover one leg was locked tight to the wall. I frantically looked around and realized this was a completely sealed room. I'd been imprisoned. That's when I suddenly noticed a phone placed not far away, but with my thigh locked up tight, I couldn't reach it at all. Just when I was about to break down, I suddenly noticed the IV pole nearby. I stretched the pole out, trying to reach the phone in the distance. After trying again and again, I finally managed to pull the phone over. But when I opened it, there was absolutely no signal here. Just when I didn't know what to do, I suddenly heard movement outside the door. I quickly curled up in the corner, staring at the door in terror. Soon, an old man walked in carrying food, with a gun holstered at his waist. I immediately raised both hands and kept begging for mercy, terrified he might kill me if I upset him. But the old man ignored me, just dropped off some crutches and keys, and left the room without looking back. I quickly used the keys to unlock the handcuffs on my thigh, then went to the door ready to scream for help. But suddenly I seemed to remember something. I quickly grabbed the keys, then started carving at the bottom of the crutch. The wooden stick was soon carved into a sharp weapon. Then I hid behind the wall, ready to fight to the death with the old man who imprisoned me. But just then, I suddenly noticed the ventilation duct overhead. Looking at the air vent, I had a new idea. I quickly removed the outer protective cover, then took out matches and stuck the lit blanket into the duct. Soon smoke filled the entire room. Urgent footsteps came from outside the door. I immediately got ready to fight in the corner. When I woke up, I found myself still in the sealed room, and the old man was now beside me. Seeing me still begging him for mercy, the old man decided to tell me the truth. Under my shocked gaze, the old man said the world outside had already ended. The air was no longer suitable for human survival. In the last second before aliens invaded Earth, he discovered me in a car accident just in time, then brought me to his bunker. Then the old man suddenly became agitated. He scolded me for not being grateful for saving my life, instead of being constantly suspicious of him. Then he turned and left the room. I obviously didn't believe what the old man said. Seeing the door was open, I boldly walked out to investigate. Outside were countless supplies of food and water. While I was shocked, I suddenly saw an injured man in the corner. The man greeted me warmly and said he was also a survivor who came here because of the apocalypse, just as I was half believing. The old man suddenly approached. He brought me to the living room to show me the doomsday fortress he built himself. Not only were there tons of books and movies, but also a fully equipped kitchen. We wouldn't have to worry about food. Then he brought me to the bunker entrance. This was our last line of defense. The double doors locked tight, completely cut us off from the outside world. I finally believed what the old man said. But just then, through the window I suddenly saw the old man's car, and I was very familiar with this vehicle. It was the exact pickup truck that caused my accident. I started doubting the old man's words again, but on the surface I stayed calm, quietly waiting for the right moment to escape the fortress when the time was right.